We are now learning the possible motive in the murder of a suburban Amazon worker. Prosecutors say that the DoorDash driver accused in this murder did it because he made fun of his height. Dylan Perkins was shot to death Sunday night while taking a break outside of the Amazon fulfillment center in Madison. According to prosecutors, Perkins got into an altercation with 33-year-old Devontae Hodge, who was delivering food to that facility. Investigators say Hodge shot Perkins and took off, but later turned himself into police on Tuesday. Hodge is now being held and charged with murder.
I don't understand how these kids today. So I'm guessing the Amazon driver roasted little daddy. Okay. I'm guessing this is a very small man. He's no taller than a hobbit. And I guess when he got out of the car and he put his little feet on the ground and people couldn't see him, the Amazon driver roasted him. He roasted another man. He probably cracked a joke, called him small daddy, small fry, itty bitty man. I don't know. So with the lack of emotional intelligence, this guy has a breakdown because he can't take a joke. And this is what I'm talking about when it comes to jokes and words. If you let things bother you, if you let a word bother you to trigger you into a way where you lose your life, because this guy will never see the light of day. They're gonna put his little ass in a dog kennel or whatever because he's small. And he's gonna rot there for the rest of his natural life. For what? For what? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? And this is the problem that I think we're having in society with a lot of these young males. We have to get back to the point where sticks and stones may break our bones, but words shouldn't hurt us. He should have been able to drop off this guy's food and laugh. Or if he didn't find it funny, here's your food and just go away. You have to de escalate. You can't go around just shooting people and taking their life because they made you feel uncomfortable. That's not America. That's not freedom of speech. When it comes to a roast, like for instance, with the Kevin Hart roast, who people are still up in arms about, where you have older gang members who feel some kind of way, older, big, tough gang members who are hurt by this, guys who are champions of harming each other in the community. The roast is where they draw the line. You see, it just doesn't make sense to me. So we have to get over this. And unfortunately for this young man, he's going to spend a long, long time in jail. He's going to be somebody's puppy. If he thought that those little man jokes hurt him, what's going to happen when he in the penitentiary and they roast, not only roasting his ass, but you can't get hold of a gun. That's somebody going to be your friend. You're going to be somebody's child in there because you were so weak. You couldn't take a joke. And both of y'all are working hard. DoorDash versus Amazon, which is just insane in itself. You took the man's life at the Amazon warehouse and you got in your tiny car and you drove off thinking that you wouldn't get caught. You thought you would be able to do that with impunity. Did that make you feel good after you took his life? After you took his life, were you like, yeah, I'll show him? No, they're going to show you. They're going to show you because you took your own life. And this is why we have to be accountable. When you go out here and you take somebody's life, you're taking your life as well. Now, some people probably say, well, he was bullied because that is the time we live in, because we live in a weak society of weak men. He wasn't bullied. This guy did a manslaughter over a joke. Over a joke. And I'm a comedian and some horrible things have been said to me, but I try to come back with banner, come back with a punchline. And I get it. People are, well, some people can't take it. Everybody's not a comedian. Everybody doesn't have to be a comedian, but everybody can go their ass to jail. Everybody can go to the penitentiary. So if you feel indifferent about what I'm saying here, please go down there and try to bail Small Fry out. Go try to bail him out. We have to be tougher, man. You got to get over yourself. How egotistical was this little tiny man? How dare you step on my ego? And it was a small ego. So he's out of here. Just life gone. 2 lives gone. 2 young black men. The dude looked like Michael from Good Times, who took the life of this young brother, which is sad. DoorDash versus Amazon. Both of y'all, just trying to make it. The young brother whose life was took, he's there working hard every day, doing what he needs just to make ends meet. And you running DoorDash, you're doing the same thing. With all the emotion and trauma, you want to take the life of your own kind. There won't be a picket sign. Nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to tell these boys to de-escalate. This is what I mean by de-escalate, young men. De-escalate. You're not supposed to be in a place. Leave. Somebody said something you didn't like. Walk away. It's not hard. Walk away to see another day. Call me.